Welcome to Church of the Chair, where we celebrate all the things we do while seated. I'm your host, D, and today we are doing a game night with horror movie trivia. Let's go. All right. Let's see here. We're going to chat for about 15 minutes before we get started. I have questions locked and loaded on my phone. We got 10 of them right up front that Derek sent me. Ayo, Tane, what is up? We got 10 questions right off the jump, and then we are going to be doing, I'm just going to make them up as we go. So I'm going to try and find some stuff. Hey, people. Hey, Jude, how you doing? Hey, Viking. Hola, ¿cómo está? All right, let's get this over here. Okay. Hello, Ty. Hello, Brad. Hey, Haley. How you doing? Bringing y'all in. Score, Viking. How's everybody doing? We're probably going to do some game stuff afterward because I don't have usually game night only lasts about an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an hour and a half. And then afterwards, I think Viking wanted me to read a story. I don't know what the hell I'm going to read. But we can certainly do that. But like I said on Discord, I'm addicted to Texas Chainsaw Massacre now. So we're definitely going to be playing more of that. I also need to get back in the Armored Core. An hour is a long time to last. Not for some of us. Read one of your short stories. I'm not a very good short story author. So, yeah, about that. There's a reason why I have more novels than I do whatever, but we'll figure something out. In fact, I think I have just as many novels out as I do short stories. I don't mind doing it, Viking. It's a matter of finding something. Armored Core is whooping my ass. I got a strong 12 minutes of Random King short from a collection. The problem with that is, I mean, I know King is doing fine, but I mean, I could literally, get a copyright strike for that, and I'm not sure I want to test the YouTube gods. It just being demonetized is no problem. Like, I can just turn off monetization, but when you read other people's intellectual properties or show their stuff, like movies or whatnot, then you start getting into copyright strike territory. And if you get, sometimes all it takes is one, and they will completely get rid of your channel. Either that, or they will take away your monetization privileges, period. So all your videos will be demonetized. That's the problem I see with that one. I wasn't too worried about the Burl Evans, reading Charlie the Choo Choo, because it's a kid's picture book, and I was doing voices and whatnot, so I was adding more to it than just reading it. I could send you something of mine if you like. Yeah, that's fine. Is Jake in here? I don't think Jake's in here yet. He's probably going to be in here about 5. I'll read whatever. It doesn't matter. We can break out the scary stories to tell in the dark and do stuff like that. That one's a little bit different too, because just a popularity things. Like, I've seen people read from, okay, when 50 Shades of Grey was a big deal, there was a YouTuber who built his entire channel off of literally reading 50 Shades of Grey. And he was picking on it while he was doing so. But his channel got completely wiped. He fell off the face of the planet because of copyright strikes. So there's no guarantee that they're going to give you a warning. There's no guarantee that, you know, your channel just will fucking disappear, that kind of thing. So, but I've seen plenty of stuff like scary stories to tell in the dark, especially if you do voices or change the content in some way. Hey, Nick, what's up? Maybe a opening chapter or 2 from the novel with T.C. Parker. I haven't read that one. I don't even think I own a copy. Like, I would have to go out and buy the ebook. Gilbert Godfrey was the best narrator of that. Nothing new at the moment. I've got some older stories. If you want something really short, I've got the first story I ever wrote. I just did some re-editing a couple weeks ago. You can send it on. Y'all know my email. churchofthechair@gmail. Send it on. You put a story in the file. Okay. Now I have to find the file. Give me a second. I got to find the file. I don't even know if this is right. Is it the stencil one? I hope it isn't crap. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Yeah, I could read one of Nick's. Any number of things. Well, any of them that isn't on Audible. I'm all for Haley sending something. No, whatever, guys. I honestly don't care. It's a Word document, but is it in stencils? All I see are PDFs. Of course, it might be something different. Hang on. I guess you need to, because I'm not seeing. Give me a second. I got the Hitchhiker story. Did I read that one? I don't think I did. Letter for the Hitchhiker. I got my stoner stuff already. Haven't smoked yet today. Yeah, I'm cool with any of it either. I'm cool with any of it also. That's not finished yet? All right. Let's see what else I can find. We got stuff for E. Let's see if it's in here. You have sent me a lot. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's hard to find. I don't know. It's called Divine Retribution. Yeah, just go ahead and email it to me, because there's a lot. It's a lot there, Haley. Goosh. It's the name of the Church of the Chair at Gmail. I don't remember that. I know there was a Hitchhiker adaptation, or not adaptation. There was a Hitchhiker segment in a Creep Show. I know that. I think it was Creep Show 1. I don't know about a letter. Of course, he has so many stories. I can't remember them all. Much better with his, with his novels. Timu, if your scamming ass doesn't stop emailing me, bruh, it's also sketchy as hell. It's also sketchy as hell that they send so many emails. It was in the sequel. Okay, sent. Yep, I got one from Jake and I got one from Haley. Haley's is only like 5 pages long. Jake's is about the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. His is 7. The Executions of Travis Parnell. And then Haley's is Divine Retribution. You can send one too, Nick. What is the email if you do want me sending one? It's Church of the Chair. It's the name of the channel, Church of the Chair at Gmail. And then once we're done, we'll do the questions. See how long that takes. Derek sent me a online poll or whatever, not poll, online quiz that I think would be interesting. I don't know. I thought they were hella easy, but who knows? Like folks, I know folks like J-Rod, Jake, and Brad are just gonna ace this one because I aced it. So I don't know. I would love to find something that is horror related, but it's a more obtuse, more vague. Jacob caught feeling about his length again. Double spacing is the Viagra of Word documents. This is true. Yeah, because if you were to take what me and Chad are doing, we're 30,000 words into it, which is about 100 published pages, roughly. Anywhere from 25,000 to 30,000 words is about 100, if in normal traditional formatting. Oh, I got you, Viking. That's what we're here for, brother. We're here for you. Sorry, I missed the last several minutes as FedEx dropped off my medical. That's fine. Can neither confirm or deny anything, Brad, my love. All right. So, is D-Rec in here? Yeah, he's in here. All right. So we're going to get started. I am going to not shell. Sorry, I got my woman on my brain. It's all good things, but I got my woman on my brain. Short Kings Unite. Horror related, but more obtuse. I think we call that the U.S. Y'all, did you see Mitch McConnell? Did you see he had another cognitive event? Also, did you guys know that Dianne Feinstein, whatever, did you know that she gave over her power of attorney to her family? So this woman can't even make decisions for herself, yet she's still a senator. Like, what the fuck is going on? We got Mitch McConnell glitching out every couple weeks. We got Dianne Feinstein can't even do her own accounting and take care of her own medical stuff, but she's helping to run the country? What the hell is even going on, man? Oh, I know what you were talking about, D-Rec. I know what you were talking about. Yeah, that's a good comparison. I think the country should be given to me. You're not even a citizen, Jude. Get the GTFO. No shame. I know you would. I know you would. Most of them do until they're assassinated. It's like, you don't look so tough anymore with a bullet in your head. Lord Jesus. All right, let's go. We're gonna do this in real time, so y'all be ready. Okay. You're on the cover of Dictators Monthly. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, y'all ready? I'm gonna share my screen. It's an online quiz, and my haircut looks good. That's because I chopped it all off. I don't look good with hair. Never have. Went back and watched some of my older videos, where I had the longer hair slicked back. It was about down to my ears before I finally cut it, and I was like, "Good God, you look like you weigh like 400 pounds in this." E, let me see that shirt. There you go. How you doing, Blue? That's it. Y'all want to know a secret? This ain't really a secret, but y'all want to know a secret anyways? Like, none of these shirts that I buy from TeePublic, or I've lost so much weight, I have a considerable apron, maybe about 3 inches of apron, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So none of the shirts that I buy online fit properly. So I don't like standing up to get it. I got it off of $6 tees. Heyo, welcome back, Tane. Yeah, $6 tees. But yeah, I try not to show my belly hanging out in the bottom. So if you like long shirts or you're a bigger person, probably don't buy $6 tees. I'm just telling you now. If you got any kind of apron and you don't like pulling your pants up over to your belly button because you don't want to buy, 9 acres of cloth to actually get up over it, I'm just saying. Anyways, I'm about to show my screen. You guys start playing immediately. Give me the answer. I'll plug it in. I already know all these. I already did all these. So it is now on you guys to get this. Well, yeah, I buy a size up too, brother, but they are just not long shirts. I like baggy clothes too, but when I buy baggy clothes, it makes me look twice as big, if you get what I'm saying. All right, so here we go. Tank tops tucked into the undies. There you go. Just like an uncle. We'll start calling you Unk. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Booyakasha. What was the first horror movie to win an Oscar for Best Makeup? The first person to get the answer up is the one we're taking. And don't mind the lady with the toothbrush. Werewolf? Oh no, Fly. Well, since I know what it is, Jimmy, it looks like you were the first one, and you are correct. You are absolutely correct. It was that. Now, there is a bonus question. Are you ready? And which artist won the Oscar for Best Makeup for the previous film? Lady with the toothbrush, she was given that Gok 3000 of that Joker. Yeah, D-Rec knows, but you'll be able to play here in a minute once we get done with these questions, because I have other ones. Let's see if we get the correct answer. Yep. You are absolutely correct, Blue. Blue is going to win the mystery box tonight. I can feel it. But he didn't get Jimmy got the last one. Oh, also, Rooster Dick Extreme. It is, of course, Rick Baker. It is 100% Rick Baker. And there's Rick Baker looking like Stephen King. All right, so it's too small for you to read. I don't know. Does that help any? I'm sorry, man. Rooster Neck Extreme. Am I able to zoom in a little? Woo! I mean, I guess I can. But Lord Jesus, at what cost? It's really tiny and blurry. So, yeah, people on their phones this was not a great idea. All right, I'll just start reading them. I will just start reading them. Let me just read them, Jude. Yeah, I'm just going to read them because I realized that. Yeah, I did that. I did that, Ty. That's an angry beaver. I'm just going to start reading them from here on out, just so everybody gets the same chances. Okay. I was gonna say something. I was about to say something, and I can't remember what the hell I was gonna say. Hey Terry, how you doing? All right, so Ed Gein inspired 3 notable horror movie villains. Select the one he did not inspire. Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs, Michael Myers from Halloween, Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Norman Bates from Psycho. We know what this is. I mean, come on. Which one didn't he do? Which one didn't he inspirate? Yeah, of course it is. Y'all know. Brad, yeah. Brad's got one, Blue's got one, Jimmy's got one. I'm not really keeping track right now. Yep, it's 100% Big Mike. You are absolutely correct. All right. Speaking of Psycho, what material was used to create the blood in the now infamous shower scene? I don't even have to read the options, do I? This is what I'm talking about. It's so hard to find decent trivia online. And this is a good one. This is a really good one. But what did they use for blood in that scene? It was, in fact, yes, it was 100% chocolate syrup. So now Jake has a point. I'm not going to pay attention to the winners until we actually get to the questions I'm going to come up with. It is chocolate syrup. They use Hershey's chocolate syrup in that movie. Hershey's chocolate syrup is the correct answer. Look at what they did, y'all. Look at what they did. Hang on. Look at what they did. They wrong for this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at what they did to my boy. They murdered my boy with Photoshop. Look at what they did to him. That's ridiculous. And nobody deserves that. Are you just going to slap on? Did your previous... Okay. Yes, it did. Doing okay. Sorry, it's hard to keep up with chat and do the game. So, MRI showed some disc degeneration and a bulging disc in my lower back. So, talking with doctor next month to see what the treatment will be. Good luck. I know that sounds kind of flippant, but I've gone through this at this point 5 times, and I still have new bulging stuff. I'm not going to give you medical advice, but if any of those things are surgery, if any of the options are surgery, I don't suggest it. I haven't met a single person who a back surgery actually helped, but that's just me. Just do your due diligence, do some research, all that stuff. Nesquik Bunny is going to be pissed. He is. Yeah, Death by Hershey's. Janet Leigh and chocolate syrup sound like a good night. Look, why they do my boy like that? Why they do him like that? That's redonkulous. All right. Which 2000s horror movie was based on an abandoned X-Files episode? This one is the hardest one in this entire group. Was it Saw, Final Destination, Cloverfield, or 30 Days of Night? He wouldn't even put chocolate on a fly. Neon. Viking does not 100% does not have to calm down. What is that bug? Did y'all see that bug? It's one of those orange-headed things. It is 100% Final Destination. Y'all know this. Oh, D-Rec came in. I thought you played this game. It is correction. Not correction. It is correct. It was Final Destination. This one was hard for me. This is the only one that I got wrong because I didn't know when this movie trivia was done, when it was posted. It wasn't an orange bug. It's one of those. It's a love bug, is what we call them around here, because in the next month they'll all be like fucking and flying. Like all of them will be attached, like this, like one on top of the other, and the one on top will fly and carry the other one along. Red herring. Red herring. I'm sorry. Okay. Like I said, I didn't know when, so you guys take this with a grain of salt. I don't know when this damn list was done. Okay, so it was very easy. It's up at the top. It says posted on June 19th, 2021, but I didn't pay attention to all that. One of the reasons was I just wanted to get in and test it. So how many films are there within the Conjuring universe? The Conjuring universe. How many films? And you got to remember, this is from 2021. Hey, Blue, have you noticed that there's like no love bugs this year? Let's see here. We got 10, 9, 5, 5, 7. I have not seen the correct answer yet. Oh, never mind. There goes Ty. Ty, you were correct. It was 8. It was 8 by that time. Now we have Nun 2. We have another. We've had another Conjuring since then. 69. You are correct, Solvents. Just kidding. How you doing, my friend? All right, 8 is correct. What? It's pretty much. What? Hang on. What happened to the honeybees, guys? Doesn't anyone care what happened to the honeybees? I do, but I know what's happening to them. Climate change. Not nearly as many as usual. I saw 2 the other day and realized I hadn't been. That's what I'm talking about. I saw 1 last week. Haven't seen any more. The Happening. Obey. All right. If you know what that's from, what's that from? It's not The Happening, but The Conjuring. Obey. What's that from? Tell me now. I need all the answers. What's that from? Please don't be a obscure reference. Y'all should know this. What's that from? Whoever gets it right gets a congratulation. Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, brother. That is incorrect. Snap into the right hand. I can't do it anymore. That is incorrect. It is from Megadeth. It's from Megadeth. What I'm referencing is from Megadeth. And I've never seen They Live All the Way Through. So, if it's in there. The Conjuring. Obey. It's a song. It's a Megadeth song called The Conjuring. All right, here we go. This is going to be funny. What other 90s horror star had auditioned for the part of Stu in Scream? What other 90s horror star had auditioned for the part of Stu in Scream? I think it's Bo and Piglet. All right, I'm going to give you... I thought this was going to be easy. All right. I will let you guys answer again. Here's your multiple choice. Skeet Ulrich, Freddie Prinze Jr., Ryan Felipe, or Devon Sawa? If you already answered, you can answer again. It is not Ryan filling up on them nets. It is not Devon Sawa. Really, guys? Really? Bjorn Bjork. Tom Green bitches. Can you imagine what kind of movie that would have been? Really, y'all? Y'all don't know this one? I'm not messing with y'all. I thought this one was easy. Yes, Viking. It is 100% Freddie Prinze Jr. So we were gonna have Scooby before even the Scooby movie. One of the other two guys. This is what I love about game night. Like people try to get the right answer, but there's a select few of you that just go all in on answers you know are not correct, and I absolutely love that. It makes the stream so much more fun. I do not see what you're seeing. I get that, but you know how it goes over here. I do not see J Rod's. I'm on stream yard too, so I can't do like live chat and top chat. All right, so point for J Rod. Point for J Rod. If J Rod did it, J Rod did it. J Rod knew these things, so ups for J Rod. Ups for J Rod. I'm sorry, it did not show up. What I got from you. Let's see here. I have J Rod said Devon Sawa at 5:15. I'm scrolling all the way back up to like to say I got Tupac. I have no clue. Johnny Depp. I think it's Bo and Pig Latin. I don't. And yeah, we die, they live. You know, I got a bunch of stuff. I don't have any of that. But yeah, okay. So J Rod's got it. Damn near everybody in here has a point. 10 million points for Gryffindor. For them slobby knobs. Why'd I just say that? I don't know. It's time to go. All right. What is the highest grossing horror film of all time up until 2021? Now, why didn't they put that in the other one? Anyways, what is the highest grossing horror film of... There's multiple choice. They're all multiple choice. What is the highest grossing horror film of all time up until 2021? Paranormal Activity, The Sixth Sense, It 2017, or The Exorcist. Y'all know what this is. Y'all be knowing. Y'all be knowing, you be knowing. And you knew. Y'all knew. Y'all knew for true. Because B-Rad came in with it. B-Rad's got 2 points, I think. It is 100% It. It is It. It is It. You are absolutely 127% correct. All right. Yes, Blue, you are correct. It is not The Sixth Sense. Don't play yourself like that. Don't be a player. Don't be played. I'm just having fun at this point. All right, next up we have what other Scream Queen had begged her mother to let her audition for The Exorcist? What other Scream Queen had begged her mother to let her audition for The Exorcist? Was it Betsy Palmer? Was it Heather Langenkamp? Was it Jamie Lee Curtis? Or was it Jenny Agutter? Pamela Anderson is correct. No, I'm just kidding. Y'all know it. Y'all know it was Jamie Lee. Y'all know this. Y'all know it. Let's see here. Who said it first? I believe it was Brad again. Was it Brad again for you? Like Ted Bradigan? No. Was it Brad again for everybody? It is. It's one of my favorite movies too. Was Brad the one? Because y'all got it right. Of course you guys got it right. Scream Queen. I mean, they give the answers like in the questions. Diane Feinstein is correct also. I would also accept Marjorie Taylor Greene. Because every time I see her, I scream. If that ain't a Scream Queen, I don't know what is. Came in second to Brad. Also, Nancy Pelosi. Just to keep things even level, scream every time I see either one of them. Brad again. My drunk alter ego. It was Brad. Dang, I'm dumb. No, you're not. Stop it. Stop it, Blue. We don't allow people to say that about themselves around here. Jenny Augater. No, it wasn't her. Sorry. I never know the answers. Hey, it's fine. You've got, but you not never. Y'all tell her how many times she's won in the past. And she, this is what I was going to say earlier. So when I do start doing mystery boxes, Mr. E boxes again, I can't do UK. I tried to ship something to Haley. It was $74 fucking to ship a box of 3 books. 3. I tried to send 6 because she won twice. I tried to do 6 because she won twice. It was $104. So I took 3 books out. It was still $74. What just happened to chat? Hey, good morning, Boggle. Yeah, just here to hang out. Pretty sure it's Warner Herzog. All right. All right, Blue. One of these days, we got to have lunch, man. One of these days, because this shit's getting ridiculous, Mystery Man. I can't post in time due to bad cell service. We're all just here for fun. Tonight is just going to be for fun because I still haven't shipped out the other mystery boxes. Boggle is in the house. Hell yeah. Yeah, all the good horror book clubs are UK and shipping makes it too expensive. Yeah, I would agree with that. But $74 for a package less than 2 pounds? $74? But yet my UK peeps can send me stuff for the equivalent of like 10 to 15 bucks? That doesn't make any sense. Smoke some more. Live up to your name, Ty. Live up to your name. Nightworms is okay. And it's all right. Have you noticed that the subscription boxes are just dying off? Have you guys noticed that one? Hello, Boxer. Yes, $74. That's ridiculous. $74. That's ridiculous. Y'all using carrier pigeons? We must be, bruh. We must be. Okay, next question. And lastly, this is literally the last question. We've been going for 23 minutes. And that's only because I've been stretching it out like some good poo. Okay. And lastly, what iconic monster has Doug Jones not played? What iconic monster has Doug Jones not played? The Ice Cream Man from Legion. The First Cave Dweller from The Descent. The Pale Man from Pan's Labyrinth. Lady Sharp from Crimson Peak. Frankenweenie is the correct answer. No, I'm kidding. We have a correct answer, but I'm gonna wait and see how many of y'all Lynn Shay. I want to see Ben Shapiro is correct. Ben Shapiro is 100% correct. All right, it looks like. Hang on, let me. C3PO is also another correct answer. I forgot the question, Frankenstein. It's I think Brad, unless someone says differently, I think Brad got it. Brad was the first one to say Cave Dweller or Descent. Yeah, Cave Dweller he was the first person, and that was the correct one. The Descent is tied for my fave horror film. I better get that right. Hell yeah. What's the other one? Is that The Thing? Pretty sure he didn't play Frankenweenie, so I am technically correct. I mean, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. It's just not the answer we were looking for. So yeah, That's all of them. Damn, we scored 96% better than all other quiz takers. And now, since we did that, I am going to be spammed with stuff from BuzzFeed. Between Sinister? Really? I thought for sure you would say The Thing. Wait a second. That ain't right. Brad. I'm waiting on Brad's answer. Oh, of course it's The Thing. So I was right. Can't beat that pair even with a full house. Hereditary and Evil Dead remake are your favorites. Awesome. What didn't you do, Haley? What didn't you do? Anyway, so I'm going to look up. Now what we're going to do for the next 30 minutes or so is I'm going to look up obscure horror movies, and I am going to read the synopsis. Okay? And you guys have to tell me which. No, please don't start playing. Please don't start playing. Sorry, y'all. I had Pornhub open before I came on here, so I had to come before I came. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. All right, here we go. And Nick, yes, I got your email, the story. All right. You ate a gummy? Uh-oh. Cornhub. My favorite should not be named in present company. Fair enough. I got it open now. There you go, bro. There you go. Did you know that there are eight? There's a list with 8 issues with watching porn too much. There is 8 of them. Like 8 cons to like all the many pros. There are 8 cons. The first one is memory loss. The second one is hang on, let me Google it. Okay. All right, moving on. All right, y'all ready? No. Okay, here we go. Y'all pay attention. A tale of terror when a group of asbestos removal workers start work in an abandoned insane asylum. The complex of buildings looms up out of the woods like a dormant beast. Grand, imposing, abandoned, deteriorating. The residents of Danvers, Massachusetts steer well clear of the place, but Danvers State Mental Hospital, closed down for 15 years, is about to receive 5 new visitors. J-Rod is correct. It is session 9, and also known as Pee-wee's Playhouse. It is a trivia question. You just have to tell me which movie it is. Yeah, J-Rod got it. Yeah, J-Rod got it. But we're not playing for keeps tonight, so I'm not really taking points now. Oh, yeah, session 9 is great. Okay. I'm going to leave, anytime it says who plays these characters, I'm going to leave that out. But, wait, I never heard a question. Okay, what I'm doing is I am reading the description of a movie, and you have to tell me what the movie is. No, I wasn't starting on the story. No. Focus. All right, I'm not reading any of the actors. You've never seen Session 9? That movie titties. That movie's 100% titties. Focus. All right, here we go. Soldier Frank Breaker is the guardian of an ancient key that can unlock tremendous evil. The sinister but charming collector is a demon who wants the key so he can initiate the apocalypse. On the run from wicked mercenaries for almost 90 years. This is correct. It is Demon Knight. Mallrats? Why did so many people say Mallrats? Stargate. No, it's Brad got it. Did he say fuck us? Yeah. Oh yeah, it is from Mallrats. I'm sorry, it is from the late. Yes, it is from that. I get it now. I'm sorry, my brain's slow, but yes. Yes. Ghostbusters. Tales from the Crypt presents Demon Knight. Yes, but I think Brad got it first. All right. This one should be much, much harder. All right. Here we go. Desperate to make some money so she can move into a new apartment. Yes, it does affect the memory. College student Samantha Hughes takes a mysterious babysitting job. When she arrives at the house, Mr. Ullman mentions a full lunar eclipse and explains there is no child, but that Samantha will be watching his mother instead. Yep. I want to see how many people get it, but yeah, it's House of the Devil. God damn, Jake and Brad just skeeting all over these questions. Ty West, not who's directing it. Tell me the name of the movie, Jimmy Brown. The Shamalama Ding Dong one? No. It is not the Shamalama Ding Dong one. It is a good movie. Zach and Miri make one? Yeah. I can't say that word too much. Yeah, it's called House of the Devil. It is the House of the Devil. It is correct. That is corrections. Yes, the boy? No. Ooh, here we go. This one's super short. I forgot name. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. I probably would have given to you had you been first because you were technically subtle title. You were technically correct, but anyways. All right, so here we go. Nazi troops in World War II Romania awaken a supernatural evil when they set up camp in an ancient stone fortress. That totally empty college campus. Jacob Slatter? That's random. And of course, we all knew it was going to happen. Yeah, they're not all older, but the Keep is hella old. And it was the Keep. Let's see here. Overlord's a good answer too. But Brad, of course, got it first. J-Rod said Red Snow, which is another good one. The Pyramid, I've never seen that one. It is the Keep. It is the Keep. It's the Keep. I don't own a ladder. Like the book, have first. That's cool. I have a paperback around here somewhere. Isn't it like the first one technically in a series, like the Handyman or whatever series? I can't remember. European Vacation is correct. Next one. All right, here we go. This is a great movie, but I'm not sure how many of y'all have seen it. Everyone be cheating if I don't win. Okay, Trump. I don't know. I was guessing when I said Pyramid. I don't even know if it's a real movie. Wait a second. Mubiev? That sounds like a place in like Serbia. You've been to Mubiev? Need to teleport to Brad's location. All right, here we go. Next up. Alice drowns while swimming, and her family begins experiencing inexplicable events in their home. The family hires a parapsychologist whose investigation unveils Alice's secret double life and leads them all to Lake Mungo. Oh, what the fuck? Never mind. Next question. I can't believe I just did that. There are eight cons to watching too much. Don't look now. Yeah. Go ahead. Spam Lake Mungo for what the hell? What the hell? All right. Okay, let's see how many of y'all get this. I was not expecting this to pop up. All right. The gang reunites in search of mysteries and adventure when they chance upon a remote island inhabited by an undead pirate and his zombie crew. There are 8 corns to watching too much Pawn. If anybody gets this, the gang reunites in search of mysteries and adventure when they chance upon a remote island inhabited by an undead God, really, Jake? Fucking really? Really? What? Scooby-Doo 2? No, it's Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. It showed up on this list of obscure horror movies. Partridge Family 2 Electric Boogaloo is another correct one. All right, this one's very obscure too. Great movie. Hey, I'm only laughing because, I mean, you're right. It is a good movie, but I'm just laughing because I can't believe. Yeah, but you had to say Scooby-Doo and the on Zombie Island or whatever. All right, here we go. Next up, this one is hella obscure. During the dead of winter, a troubled young woman embarks on a mysterious journey to an isolated prep school where 2 stranded students face a sinister threat from an unseen evil force. Yeah, I can do that one too, Brad. We have a winner. The wrong answer. We have a winner. Brian is the first winner. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Lean on me, on your brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. Yeah, copyright strike. You damn right. It doesn't matter at this point. I don't even think I monetized the stream. I did, but anyways, I've never heard of this. Pee on me when we're unseen. Let that golden trickle run down in my jeans. Pee on me. All right, I need to do another wait and bleed. The absolute hate I received when I put that song up, yeah, not gonna happen. Boy, Slipknot fans came for me hand over fist. Sorry, because they're a bunch of jerk offs. All right. Thank you, Mitchell. And I thought I did a pretty good job. That's why I posted it. But they came for me. Hand over. They can't. Okay, moving on. Brain Scan. That's the name of the movie. Let's go to the next one. Fuck. Shit. Okay. If you can't laugh at yourself. Okay. Here we go. 2 brothers receive a cryptic video message inspiring them to revisit the UFO death cult they escaped a decade earlier. Shut up, Nick. No. Yes. God damn, Brad. This is literally ridiculous. This is literally ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Your guy, and it's the three. It's the three who would always be too. It's J Rod, it's Brad, and it's Jake. Just always with the right answer. Who is Jesus? Oh, Nick, you ought to be ashamed. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Fair. Damn it, Brad. It's those three every single time. I'm not. Everybody's gonna get that one. Oh, here we go. This is one of my top. I would say it's easily in my top 100 horror movies of all time. But I don't hear too much about it. When their plans for a nature trip go awry, Polly and boyfriend Seth decide to check into a motel. On their way, they are carjacked and kidnapped by low-rent crooks Dennis and Lacey, who take the victims and their SUV to a nearby gas station. Nick, you just gonna say it for everything? You fucking kidding me, Brad? This is redonkulous. No Vacancy's a good one, but that's not it. Yeah, it's Splinter. It's Splinter. Everybody knows that movie. Shit, we watched it on the channel. One of these was under the people under the stairs. Ooh, here we go. A criminal looks for answers about his missing sister at a sordid hotel, where he meets a sinister guest and romances a mysterious waitress. I've never seen this movie. Nothing? Big? I know you meant Bug. It is. I haven't seen the correct answer yet. I've also been leaving certain words out. Hot tub time machine. I've also been leaving certain words. I've started leaving certain words out so they can't just be Googled. Y'all give up? Knock is awesome. That is the correct answer. It's a movie called Dark Forces. That's the movie. No, Identity is a good guess, though. It's Dark Forces from 2020. Dark Forces. Even though it looks like it says Dark Torres. Yeah, Identity is fantastic. Oh, here we go. Here's another one I haven't watched. She is a young nurse whose demeanor causes her to pursue a pious path of Christian devotion. Now charged with the hospice care of our Amanda, a retired dancer with cancer. Her fervent faith. Yeah. Jake got it. Nurse Betty. All right, here we go. When Al and Glenn's parents leave town for the weekend, Al uses the opportunity to throw a party while little brother Glenn and his friend Terry decide to explore a hole. That's ridiculous. It literally is every single time. It's either Brad, J Rod, or Jake. It's that's madness. All right, here we go. I got to leave a lot out of this one. A lonely British child begins to inhabit the world that she draws in her sketchbook. Always, and with proper lubrication. Lazy is correct. It is Paper House. Lazy got this one. Or, Pior, 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 Pior House. Badonkadonk, if you want. Yeah, that was the only clue, Boggle. Sorry. But Lazy was able to get it. It is Paper House. 100%. All right, here's another one I haven't watched. Family matriarch Edna goes missing, and her daughter and granddaughter return home to find her. Family matriarch Edna goes missing, and her daughter and granddaughter return home to find her. Little Red Riding Hood. Sounds good. Oh, Brian coming up with the win. That's correct. That is Relic, not the Relic, Jake, but just Relic. It's just Relic. The Relic is a whole other movie. Trixie Hobbitses. Y'all ready? When scientist Dr. Carrington reports a UFO near his North Pole research base, the Air Force sends in a team. No, it's not Reddick. I am going to accept only Viking's answer because he got the full name right off. The reason why I'm not accepting The Thing is because this is the original. The Thing from Another World. Rare exports. The Thing from My Toilet Bowl. Lord Jesus. Let it not be the toilet bowl. Let it not be the toilet bowl. So Viking got that one. I don't see anybody else with the correct answer. Okay. This is the last one, then I'm going to go take a break. Who played The Thing from Another World? James Arness? Okay. Rebellious teen Amy defies her parents by going to a trashy carnival that has pulled into town. I shall not accept your answer. The Thing from over there. The Thing from over that way. Rebellious teen Amy defies her parents by going to a trashy carnival that has pulled into town. Hi, Holloway, you got one. And hello, how are you doing? The carnival. Silent Hill? Nah. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That is incorrect. The correct answer is Funhouse, and that's what we're going for. When I get back from break, we will be reading a viewer story. Woo! I'm gonna do a random number generator, pick 1 through 3, and whichever one it picks, Haley's number 1. It's in the order that I received them. So Haley's number 1, Jake is number 2, and Nick is number 3. Little penis. At least he's honest. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. You got to work with what you got to work with, right? Anyways, so I'm trying my best to find something we can play. Even Shell's been looking. So next week, hopefully we have more to do than just coming up with things on the spot. Do yours last. I'm only doing one tonight because I want to get back to Texas Chainsaw. It seems like everybody's enjoying them, so I'm gonna get back to that. But when I come back, we'll read a story. If I have time, I might do 2, but I'll do a random number generator. It'll go Haley's number 1, Jake's number 2, and Nick's number 3. It's your favorite movie? Funhouse? Well, you need to go find the Dean Koontz novelization of that. Yeah, I'm gonna stream TCM after I get done reading stories. But first things first, I'm gonna go take a break because my butt's already starting to pound. No one's pounding my butt yet. My butt is starting to pound. It's like the end of Requiem for a Dream. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'll be back shortly. Barbecue is all I have left. Hello, hello, hello. All right, so random number generator said number 1. Hello. So Haley's getting the story tonight. It's been insane with you gone. What happened? Why is Nick telling people to pee on him? Just get click. What are y'all doing? I don't need drugs. I'm just naturally mad. What? Y'all doing drugs and peeing on each other? What the hell is going on? Horny ghost. I can see that. It was them. They made me okay. Nick is way higher than me. I need to fix that. Okay. Well, Nick, I hope you get the stuff happens when you. I see that. I mean, no, I'm not going to kink shame anybody, but so I will do Haley's tonight. Then I will do next game night. I will do both Nick's and Jake's. He'll see the gummy. All right. I'm gonna have to get some sweet horse trank and speed run this. God, you going all in, aren't you? That's fine. I don't mind. He is the best sitter. I am. This is Church of the Chair, after all. We need an adult. Don't come to me wanting an adult. Y'all done lost your minds. I'm waiting for a certain something to happen. So give me just a second. Y'all just keep talking, and we will jump into the story in just a second. I was staring at nothing when my mind suddenly stirred awake. I was sitting in a cell and staring at the floor when everything became real. My mind had been swimming in a fog. Time had glided past me. But now that haze was clearing, I was remembering, and there was little I could do to shield myself from the horror those memories would bring. I looked at the walls. I noticed there were 4 walls which were dull gray in color. I killed Linda. There were count the day away tally marks and initials carved into the solid stone, and somewhere in my subconscious I'd forgotten I'd probably add my own initials and countdown marks. It was something to do, something to prove I existed. The concrete floor was cold and dirty. I killed Linda. The bed was a hard metal cot nursing an old piss-stained mattress exploding with springs and gray washed-out sheets. There was a disgusting yellow toilet with feces smeared down its sides in the left corner of the room. I became aware of the sour reek emanating from the dirty toilet and retched. I closed my eyes. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. This isn't real, this isn't happening. Breathe in, breathe out. Please, God. I thought, help me. Oh, God, oh, shit. I killed Linda. I killed Linda. As I scanned the room, I noticed there was a newspaper by the toilet. A know-it-all voice in my head murmured, "That's your toilet paper for the next 40 years. And whilst I did not relish the prospect of wiping my ass on hard, inky paper for the remainder of my life, I was immensely glad there was something to do in my cell, something to read. As I reached for the paper, I saw it was a Daily Express, my paper of choice, a paper I had read for almost 6 years now. The familiarity of it could have been comforting, but it was not. Instead, the seemingly harmless lump of dead tree gleefully reminded me that nothing would ever be the same again. I could not read the news as I had before, with an, "Oh, how sad," and "Isn't that awful" mindset. I had killed someone I loved. I was destined to feel empathy for the psychos whose shoes I had worn, to see myself in every murder story. I would read about these brutal strangers and the strangers they had killed and feel regret. I would not be allowed to forget what I did. Of course, I did not have to look at the paper. I did not have to torture myself. I could try to ignore it, but then there was the harrowing thought of me not having anything to do at all for 40 years. And the paper was bound to have some nice articles. It wouldn't be all bad. There was bound to be trivial stories about animals which had saved the day, or proof of aliens, or the finding of new types of frogs, or whatever. There would be jokes and adverts, weather forecasts and crossword puzzles. I didn't have a pen, but that didn't matter. I could work them out in my head. As I started to read the first page, I realized I was rocking back and forth and forced myself to stop. My heart skipped a beat as I saw my own name under the heading, "Justice is served. Killer Keating gets life imprisonment." My stomach lurched violently as I read on. Daily Express is pleased to reveal that Linda Carr's murderer, Trevor Keating, has received the sentence of life imprisonment for his savage and horrific act. It is alleged that Keating's family are appealing for his sentence to be reduced, but we strongly doubt they will be successful. I read on in silent horror as the article described, in morbid detail, the gruesome way in which I had disposed of my girlfriend, and as it continued to insist that my family's appeals would be entirely futile. The piece ended with Daily Express's much-used slogan, "The Daily Express knows best." There was no use denying it anymore. I thought, this is really happening. That slogan pierced into my heart like a nail. It really happened, and you're here for good, it seemed to jeer. We know there's no hope for you now. And I remembered it all. How I'd walked into our bedroom, and she'd been there with him, on him, all over her. Oh. Not entirely sure what that says. Anyways. Oh yes, I'd caught my darling Linda shagging Mr. fucking perfect boss. Drives a Porsche and is more fucking understanding than me. Wanker. And something in me broke. Some part of me snapped, and wham bam, thank you ma'am. I went stir fucking crazy and snapped her neck. You fucking bitch. And kicked Mr. fucking perfect in the balls until his eyes bled. Ha! My rage passed as suddenly as it had come. Oh crap! And I found myself disbelieving, gawping down at the two dead bodies of my woman and her affair. I must have gone into deep shock because I can't remember dragging his body into our garden pond. When the police found him, he was floating grotesquely on the surface of the water like a dead goldfish. I threw Linda into my wheelie bin. I don't remember doing this either. 3 whole days passed before they found the body of my heartbreaking, soul-stealing fiancée rotting away with the rest of my trash. It would probably have been a lot longer if the stupid bitch hadn't been on a diet for the last 6 months of her life. It only took one strongish gust of wind and my wheelie bin toppled over and stained the pavement with a sludgy mix of blood, corpse, moldy tea bags, last night's beef stew, which I had dazedly slopped onto her face, several empty beer cans, a half-eaten custard donut, and 3 blurred Daily Express newspapers with all the crossword sections completed, cut out, and sent off to hopefully win a prize. Soon after, a crowd had gathered outside my house, all silently gawping at Linda's mangled, putrid corpse as she gawped back at them with her wide, broken jaw and dead fish-eyed stare. I peered out from behind my curtains and watched this strangely silent moment It was completely surreal. Everyone was still and gawping in a way which was sickeningly both comical and repulsive. The frozen scene had seemed eternal. Then, like a film which had switched from pause to play, everything had swung into life again. A frenzy of sirens, flashing blue lights, children crying and screaming, my neighbors gibbering, half excited, half scared shitless. I wasn't scared or nervous as I watched the chaos from my window, although I knew I should have been. I did not feel regret. I didn't really feel anything then. Nothing was real. Now it was real. Too fucking real. The cell walls encasing me told me so. The paper I was reading told me so. My own memory told me so. I bit down on my lip. I was rocking again. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Please, God. Please help me. Please, God. Your son will be okay. Let me know you don't hate me, God. I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so... There was a loud knock at my cell door, and a gruff male voice bellowed, "Greeting!" "Yeah, yes, that's me," I stammered, heart in my mouth. "It's a sign," my mind screamed. "God, oh, thank you, God. You do love me." The sound of keys jangling. Then a flap opened in the door, and a brown paper-wrapped package emerged and fell to the floor with a soft thud. The keys jangled again. The flap closed. The sound of retreating footsteps. I inched toward the package and picked it up. I picked slowly at the edges, being careful not to damage the paper too much. This was a divine godsend, and I was going to handle it with care. I reached inside and felt a small note in a plastic object. Like a polite child who reads their birthday cards before opening their presents, I read the note in nervous anticipation. "Dear Mr. Keating, congratulations, you sick bastard. Your crossword entry has won you one of Daily Express's 6 fabulous prizes." With a sickly, sinking feeling, I reached inside the package and discovered my prize. It was reward number 6. The booby prize, if you will. A white plastic pin with the slogan, "Daily Express knows best," scrawled on both sides. Huh, I thought. Oh shit. God fucking hates me. The end. To yesterday. My son used to say yesternight, and we thought he just made it up. He was like 3 or 4 when he started saying it, and we didn't think it was a word, but then I came across this book on Twitter that was called Yesternight. It's actually a word. You're welcome, Haley. All right. Pooh Buddies. Look, good Lord. How you high and typing out oral dysfunction? That is a damn good point, Jude. It's a damn good point. Wait, that wasn't your question? No, I mean, how the hell are you typing out full medical terms? Oh, Haley, stop. It's fine. There's a couple typos that confused me, but other than that, it was fun. Refers to yesterday refers to that point of the day where you crossed past midnight and it's technically a new day, but it still feels like the same day. All right, fair enough. Welcome, Zoop. So is Overmorrow. Yeah, I know that one. And Good Morrow, all that stuff. I knew all those. I didn't know about Yesternight. You like how I whispered that? I'm glad, because that's how it felt it should be. Like a little voice in the back of his mind. I was wondering how you would read italics. Well, they were parentheticals. They had parentheses around them. It was very easy to realize that was his inner voice, so. Nick, are you okay? Inquiring minds need to know. Beefer Man? His superpower? He can bend beef? Nick, stop. Get some help. You are fucking high. I have never had weed like Nick's weed. Yeah, neither have I. Bruh is gone. He's up there in the stratosphere. Never. Yesternight was by the Strokes. I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I be stroking. Yesternight. I miss my Yeti. I miss my mic. I miss my mic. He can bend beef. Like, who can't bend beef? Like, have you if unless it's frozen, but then you'd have to call him Frozen Beefer Man. But why is he Beefer Man? Beefer? Stroke it to the east, stroke it to the west. What did Zoob say about Pupper got sick? She ate a dryer sheet? Oh no. Also, it's humid. Okay, all right. We're worried about Zoob's puppy now, Nick. That with the yeah. I miss my Yeti. Sounds like a cute kid story. It does. You should write it. You would absolutely nail something like that. All right, there's going to be another channel update this weekend. I'm just going to lay out my heart to everybody, and basically I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to say in the channel update, and just so you guys know, from me personally, I'm at a loss for what to do with the channel. So what I'm going to put up is I'm going to put up a channel trailer this weekend that basically says I can't please everybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I'm happy with what I'm doing. And if that means that, you know, for months on end, we talk about books, and then for months on end, we talk about movies, for months on end, we play games, whatever it may be, I'm going to let people know there's going to be no schedule. I am going to do whatever I feel like doing, because I've tried to appease the book people, tried to appease the Stephen King people. I've tried to appease all these different people, and the subs just keep falling. But at the same time, my engagement, my revenue, all that stuff is up. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But yeah, so I'm just going to do whatever the fuck I want. And that's what this channel is going to turn into. The whole reason why I changed it to Church of the Chair, not only because it was a funny inside joke on the channel, but also because I love the idea of where we celebrate all the things we do while seated. So we're going to be doing movies. We're going to be doing, you know, Sunday cinemas. We're going to be doing movie reviews, book reviews, gameplays, game streams, all that stuff. We're just going to just fucking do it. That's it. Like at this point, it doesn't matter, right? Because if I'm dropping people anyways, I might as well either try to replace those people with people who want a variety of content, or just say fuck it and use the channel for whatever the hell I want to. So, make a beaver nature documentary. That'd actually be kind of fun. I mean, I wasn't even, Haley, the thing is, I wasn't even trying to like please. Now, this wasn't a people pleasing thing to begin with. It was more about hanging out with my friends, not my fans. Sorry, that wasn't a Freudian slip. I meant friends. It's mostly about hanging out with my friends. I spent 3 to 4 months spending 8 to 12 hours in this office making videos nobody wanted. The vast majority, I know I say that a lot, but this time it's accurate. The vast majority of people complained about the edited content. And they were like, we want you to go make longer videos and all that stuff. We love when you ramble. And you guys in here said the same thing. You love when I ramble, so on and so forth. I don't like that, you know? So seeing, and I didn't get in my feelings, but seeing people not liking what I like should be like I should be able to accept that now, especially since my favorite books that I've written are nowhere near anybody else's favorites, other than Derek. Derek thinks Life After Dane is a great book, and a lot of other people do too. But they usually pick like Bay's End or other books that I don't care too much for. So I should be used to what I love not being popular, especially with like my rants and all that stuff, and with the Stephen King content. It's the same thing with that. I tend to hate the books everyone else loves, that kind of thing. What I'm getting at is I tried out the people pleasing side. I asked you guys what you wanted, and the people that are in here aren't even like the part of the equation here, because you guys will watch everything and interact with everything. What really upsets me is I spent all this time working a lot. I wasn't writing, I wasn't doing anything else but reading and working on the channel, and it seems like that's what made it fail. What pisses me off the most about that is you guys did everything in your power. You were commenting on every video, you were liking it, you were, whether it be liking or dislike or whatever it might be, you guys were interacting with the videos, and that still didn't help. So at this point, I guess YouTube doesn't care, so I'm just going to do whatever the hell I want. Yeah, and I heard that quite a bit. You're here for me, and I get that. So I'm just going to enjoy myself, because if I'm not enjoying myself, no one else is going to enjoy themselves either. So I'm just going to have fun. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. I play in 2 solvents, and we're just going to continue on. After last night's game stream, I think I lost something like 20 subs. So I finally, last night, I just finally realized, what the fuck am I doing? I'm going to stop opening up the app. If I feel the urge to read and reply to comments, I'm going to go to YouTube instead of opening up the app, because it's fucked up that every single time you open up the app, one of the 4 things that they show you at the top is how many subs you've lost. Like, there's no motivation in that. There's nothing motivating about that. Nothing whatsoever. Oh, I don't care if you read my stuff, Nick. I don't care if anybody reads my stuff, honestly. If they do, that's fine. And I've said that from the get-go. Yeah, so we're just going to have fun. We're going to do whatever, I want to do. And the people who hang out are the people who hang out, and the people who leave are the people who leave. It really does feel like someone's, it feels like I have pissed somebody off, or I have done something, whatever it might be. But I'm not one of those people to chase down that information. If I happen to come across it, that's fine. But I'm not someone who goes looking for trouble. So if it happens, it happens. I know you're not going anywhere, Nick. You got a man crush on me. Like, no, I'm kidding. But I know you're not going anywhere. And it might be someone out there who's got my number who's like, this guy is a complete and utter shit stain. It won't be the first time, and it won't be the last. So you can't get rid of me. I know I can't, and I don't want to get rid of you. So I'm like a wart. I have had several warts removed. For some odd reason, I get them on this hand, and it's not even that hand. This isn't even the hand. It's this one. Well, sometimes, never mind. You don't need to know that. But that I get them right here for whatever reason, and they burn them off. They haven't come back in a while, so I am so over drama, so tiring, so much BS. Yeah, I'm definitely not going back to drama content. There is no way in hell I'm going back to drama content. Right, Haley, I pick E unless there's pie. The magic hand. But yeah, it is what it is, and I'll post that, and I'm sure I'll get numerous people that'll be like, we support you 100%, do whatever you do. And a lot of those people are going to be you guys, and I love you and appreciate you for it. But when it comes down to it, I don't know what the fuck people want. I have asked multiple times, what do you want? And they're like, oh, I want to see this. And this has happened a couple times. Someone will request something, will request a video, and then it'll be months down the line And like, okay, the video's coming out on Wednesday. It'll be months down the line. They'll finally pop back up. Did you ever do that video? Yeah, I did it the day after you asked me. Oh, let me go watch it. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm literally trying to appease people who consider this an afterthought. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. Nothing wrong with that. Let me explain. Why should I spend all that time appeasing, one or two people when there's 11,000 people here? So I'll still do the video topic suggestions because most of those usually end up being popular. Do we still call you by just call me E. It's just E. It's always been E. I don't even like it when people used to comment Mr. Lorne. So yeah, if I request a video, it always turns out I don't like it after all. But yeah, L name is dead name. No, I'm not talking about you, Solvents. You were only like a week behind. I'm talking about people who request something and then never come back to the channel. That has happened so many times. But anyways, yeah, we're going to do what we want to do. And if people stay, that's cool. If people leave, that's fine. But other than that, fuck it. What'll probably end up happening is I go in cycles. If you guys haven't noticed, I go in cycles. You guys always get a shit ton of content in the middle of the year, and then it kind of trickles off toward the end of the year. And then starting of the year, I usually disappear for a couple of months because I'm so worn out after the holidays that, I just vanish. And that's pretty much what we're going to do. I'm going to do what I enjoy doing. And the people who stay are the people who stay. That's it. Because the thing is, I'm still making the same amount of money either way. So it's not really about having to build the channel up. Unless, of course, here's another predicament that I want to mention. If the channel does take off, especially if the gaming content takes off, that is not a good thing because gaming culture is toxic as fuck. What I'm going to end up having to do is, the moderators are going to be busy as hell. We're not going to be able to chat because there's going to be so many people commenting. So what I'm going to do if that happens, if for some odd reason the channel all of a sudden takes off and it becomes toxic or whatever, which it's already happened twice so far. But if that starts to happen, we will do streams with just the moderators. That I can do that. So we will do streams with just the moderators and you guys can come hang out. And that way I'll give a moderator badge. That's why I've been giving out everybody, all of my friends' moderator badges. So that when it comes down to it, not only can you take care of the asshats that come in, but we can also do that. For some odd reason, there is no way to create a list of people to add to the stream kind of deal, but I can do only moderators. I'm looking forward to 31 Days of Halloween too. It's going to be hella fun. Will you still be? Yeah, I'm doing the Chad streams. Yeah, less wrecking my head and just, yeah. I mean, I don't even know why I went down the path that I did. But it does hurt kind of personally. I'm not going to lie to you. It does hurt that I spent, every single one of those every single one of those book reviews, the King Redux series, all that stuff, every single one of those took me 3 to 5 hours to make. 3 to 5 hours. And then on top of that, sometimes I would do 2 to 3 of those videos a day. Okay? So sometimes I was working upwards of 9 hours just on videos. Now, 9 hours of work, and yes, it is work. I have to sit there and rewatch the thing over and over again, get the cuts all right, piece them together, all that stuff. 9 hours of that, I might make 50 cents for 9 hours. Let that sink in. 9 hours. The Carry Redux video that I did is the absolute highest count as far as that whole Redux series, because the first video is always the one that does the best because people, it's new or it's a revamp or whatever. But even with all the views that one has, I've made 50 cents off that video. 50 cents. And that was my first one. It took me 3 days, off and on, 3 days. I would say probably about 12 hours to get that video right. I think you can do only subscribers as well. Yes. No, see, that's what I can't do. What I can do is only subscribers, but then I have to put how long the subscribers have been subscribed for, and it's a time frame. It's not just subscribers. But the thing with just subscribers is it's as easy as someone clicking on subscribe to be able to comment. So even if they did allow that without the time limit, it still would be, a mess. I am going to play hard. I'm going to play really hard. Yeah, exactly, solvents. But you have to have a time limit. You have to have, I think the lowest I can put it is 1 hour. So yeah, this is adult time or sober time. No, it's not. But all this is going to go in that video, which is funny because you guys are probably the only ones who are going to watch that video. We can easily clean up any asshat chatters. We got plenty of wrenches. Exactly. But I can make it moderators only, so at least twice a week. If things do take off, that is my game plan. If things do take off with the new content and whatnot, but then the cycle is going to continue because once I start doing book content again, all those people are going to disappear. So I think we can cycle it out like that. I don't know, but there's almost 8 billion people in the world if it hasn't gone over. So we got plenty of people to reach. Ranches, pretty ranches. So do you guys want to play Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Ass, hat, chat, bat, cat. You're fine, Nick. You can be goofy all you want. That's what this is for, to have fun. Make the trolls pay for $4.99? Yeah, they're not going to. This is the last bit you get of the fog. Till next game night. Enjoy it. Let's play Florida Weed Whacker Carnage. Yes. What console do I play on? PlayStation. All right. Let's play some Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Of course, I have to end this stream. I have to start the next one. I'm going to hit the bathroom before that. So let's say 7. We'll meet back here at 7 p.m. Okay? Just like every other gaming stream, pretty much. You'll only be able to play on the 5 with me. All right? Okay. So love y'all. Thanks for joining me. We'll do something better for game night next week. But until 20 minutes from now, all hail the chair. Bye, y'all.